Today I am finally showing y'all my 6'5" ISO lock that can literally do everything. And this build even gives you the ability to do things a small guard would do. I'm getting screens, I don't even want screens, and I'm still pulling from deep with a fade. But here's what it excels at right here. One-on-one basketball, can you guard me? No, you cannot. And did I mention we play defense and we play a whole lot of it. If you're passing it my way or dribbling in my face, give me that ball. It's not working on this build. And all I ask before we get into the video is make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's try to get to 500 likes, and then make sure y'all boys tear up that sub button if you want more content like this. Now starting off with this build, we're wanting to go point guard, 6'5", 175 and 7'2" on the wingspan. Now a lot of people think you need drive and dunk this year, but I promise you, you don't. The attributes for drive and dunk cost way too much. You see how much my overall goes up. But if you put up your drive and layup instead, you're still going to be super effective at the rim and you get great layup package. And 2K did a great job with all of the badges you get for layups. You can do pretty much anything you want. And then instead of putting a drive in dunk, we're gonna put our standing dunk up. So if we drive in and we stop, we can actually do a standing dunk. Now I know this looks kind of funny, and I know some of y'all are probably thinking, Wavey, we're not listening to this. But trust me when I say I test every build thoroughly, making sure it is super good before I give it to all y'all, and I'm telling y'all this layup is OP. Now I'm the type of person that's gonna ISO for a 3 first every time, so I don't have a whole lot of clips of my layup. And to be honest, I don't really clip layups anyway, because at the end of the day it's a layup. But y'all see I'm getting good animations, they're not getting blocked. Now moving on to my shooting, you don't really need a 87.3 for anything. You could stop at an 86, but I figure why not get that extra attribute. With this 87.3, I feel like I do not miss. If I'm open, it's green every time. And you see, not only are we getting limitless on bronze, which is pretty much all you need because limitless is broken this year, we get agent 3s on silver, and this is going to take your fade game to a whole nother level. Now I added on an extra couple attributes to get my free throw to a 68. You don't got to do that, but this is pretty much what your shooting attribute should look like with this build. And y'all see we're getting some really good shooting badges. Some of them are silver and bronze, but we also get gold as well. And if you're newer to this 2K, it is super hard to get these on gold right here, so silver is definitely good with this build. And even though shooting isn't our highest attribute on this build, it is my favorite thing to do. Y'all see the shots I'm taking, and this is a close game, and I'm even getting in those lanes and getting steals, and I'm not looking to pass. Step back 3 and I'm cashing that too. And don't even let me get started on the ISO, especially if you have take. If they have no hand up, y'all are going to see I'm pulling every time. And I don't know if it's the 87.3 or if it's the jumper, but I can do anything with this build, whether it's spot up or off the dribble. And I know these are simple catch and shoot clips, but I'm just trying to show y'all how consistent the build is from 3. Of course, if I have a squad, I'm actually going to run point with it every time, but this time I didn't have a squad and I'm still just getting open and greening everything. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because of the jumper, but I've used a 92.3 and an 87 and a 78, and the 87 feels perfect. Now we're getting into the ball handle, and even though I like to call this build a lock, we're getting a high ball handle as well. And this is where this build is going to be super good in the long run. Now if y'all didn't know, if you hit starter 3 rep, you unlock gameplay animations, and one of those animations is going to be Michael Jordan dribble style, which is still the best dribble style in the game. Now last year you only needed a 75 speed with ball for this, but this year you need a 89, so I had to make me a 6'5" that got an 89 speed with ball. So not only can you finish at that rim, make any 3 you would like, get a high ball handle, you're also getting Michael Jordan dribble style once you hit a high enough rep. And then for my pass accuracy this year, for any like lockdown type build, I have been going with a 71, and it's been working perfectly fine. Now y'all know I love a high pass accuracy, but on builds like this, you really just can't get it, and a 71 has been doing its thing. And we'll come back to these badges because they're actually all gonna get upgraded once you upgrade your physicals. And passing the ball is another thing that I really don't clip on this build because it's not really what I made it for, but you see 2K, I'm still throwing dots. I'm getting the ball exactly where it needs to be. Now, last year with the 71 pass accuracy, you probably would have struggled, but this is a new year and it's way better, y'all. Now, with my first ISO lock, I had went with a 94 perimeter. This time, we're only gonna go with an 85. And don't pay attention to the badges right now because when we upgrade our physicals, all of these are gonna start going up. But I pretty much flip-flop these. Last time I had went with that 85 steel and a 94 perimeter. This time we're going with a 91 steel. If you've touched 2K24 at all, you know steals are broken and all you need is a 91 steel. You rip everybody. And I mean, it can be one of the best guards up against you. If you hit that square button, you're going to rip them, y'all. And then to finish off the defense with this build, I'm going to take the interior all the way up. Now, no matter what we do, you have to be 6'7" or taller for anchor, and chase down, we would only be able to get that on bronze if we upgraded our block. And interior is actually really good in this game. Like, I've upgraded my interior on every build and I always get stopped. So not only are you pretty much getting every steal, you can play good perimeter and you can play interior as well. And I'd be lying to y'all if I didn't tell y'all that I low-key didn't even want to drop this build because of how good the steals are. This is literally what motivated me to make this build because I was getting ripped so much. Steals are insane in 2K24. And it's only crazy because it don't matter what unpluckable you have, you can get every single steal. And I ain't even gonna get into the lanes. I'm doing everything. Like, going up against a build like this can really ruin your time on 2K. They can't even post up and I'm going to get the steal. And then you know what's gonna happen when I get wide open in that corner. That's a green every time. And Mike Wayne said he don't plan on patching it, so you might as well go crazy. Now, finally, for my physical attributes, we're gonna take this acceleration up to 87 and get that speed booster on gold. Now, for strength, we're kind of like a guard lock, so we're only gonna take this to a 50, just allowing us to get clamps on silver. Now, we're gonna leave vertical completely alone because we don't need it on this build, and we're gonna take our stam all the way up, y'all. So on this build, we're getting gold glove, gold interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. We're getting silver clamps, 94 feet, and challenger. Plus, we're getting all the important playmaking badges gold, especially in pluckable. You need this at least gold if you plan on dribbling a whole lot. And we're also hitting that threshold for limitless range on bronze. And like I said, all the other limitless ranges are not very good right now, so bronze is perfect. And then the rest of our shooting badges are silver and gold, of course. Then y'all see the finishing badges, y'all. We got Hall of Fame finishing on this build. And this is the only thing that sucks about the build, in my opinion, is this name. Everybody is getting this name this year, no matter what you do, it seems like. But I appreciate all y'all boys for watching today's video. And I'm gonna have a whole lot of gameplay vids coming soon. I'm just trying to get all these builds out the way so y'all know how to make them. But I'm gonna take a break for the rest of the day. It is my birthday, so I'm just gonna be chilling, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys again tomorrow. And I'm out. Peace.